Hello YouTube, back once again with my Last Man on Earth reviews, and here we are with Season 3, Episode 2, The Wild Guess Express, and this was another great episode of Last Man on Earth, a great way to follow up the premiere. Nothing as funny as Jerry Jones shooting John Hamm happens in this episode, but my guess there will never be a moment of Last Man on Earth as funny to me as that one scene was, but whatever. This episode picks up immediately where the last one left off, with Todd running over Pat, that's the name of the guy from the boat. He runs him over, and and then they decide to just shack up in a house, hoping that in case he's alive or dead. And I really like it was a funny opening, just like when they're like, guys, you know what house we're in? Like, this is Cher's house. And like, really? And then like you just see Kristen Shaw. You don't see the face, but you just see Kristen Shaw clearly with someone with like Cher's hair that's made to look like Cher's hair. Just you see Kristen Shaw just staring at her and just saying like, she's still radiant, which she'd be a skeleton at this point. Isn't that the joke? Like, all bodies have essentially decomposed at this point in the apocalypse, but I think Kristen still gonna laugh at me. Still though, then from the here on out from this episode, there was some there was some pretty good scenes. It was funny just when Will Forte was like, guys, I'll go back to check if Pat is dead, and I'll go back to check, and like, just like, why you? And then he's just like, because I'm great at hiding, which, to be fair, yeah, no, Will Forte is quite good at hiding in this series. I love this here, just like, hey guys, look over there, and then they look back, he's gone, and they just slightly turn his head, he's like behind a plastic plant. I thought that could laugh at me, but so that was funny. That, and then when he actually went back to the house and tried to intimidate Pat in case he was alive, just saying like, I'm here with 4 other people. And then when he came out, he did like a voice for all of them, and then he came out of the trees with, whatever those things are, like you have like 5 dolls like on a stick with each other, so you can all do the same movement. You can do the same movement with the sticks, like, with the puppets. Like, I thought that was really funny, especially when Will Forte realized he was dead and was trying to pay respects, and they would just do the puppets like, take your hat off, man, it's getting in my way. That was funny. That, and when Will Forte said, he needs a burial, you deserve a burial, Pat, and then just throws him into the trash. That was also really funny. Then from there, this episode got pretty heartfelt for the most part. Just with Todd not being able to deal with the fact that he's killed someone, like just being complete emotional wreck. But Mel Rodriguez, he definitely got laughs out of me, just because he did go do a really good job at crying in an over the top manner. Still, that was very heartfelt, just seeing Phil trying to cheer him up by just saying like, dude, he's not dead. I just told everyone else they were dead. It just like, really? It just like, yeah, just like, I'll show, I saw him, and then it was funny. It just like, we'll go back to the house. Like, he's pissed, but I'm sure we can talk to, you can see him, and then just to see what Will Forte, like the crime scene he left, and then just seeing Phil just doing his thing of like trying to act really clever by what he set up, that was pretty funny. Also, though, then from there, it was not much memorable happened until the end of the episode. There was a good line when oh wait, there was a really good line in which Todd just tells the group, just like, guys, Pat's not dead. And they all start flipping out, and then Phil's like, no, he's dead, to the rest of the group, and then Todd's like, wait, he's dead? I killed him? And just like, no, dude, he's not dead. And he's stuck between a rock and a hard place, wondering should he let the group live in fear, or should he or just like put his friend back into a state of mental depression. I really like that scene. Just Will Forte to get like, what the fuck should I say right now? And he was clearly, what should I say? And they're like, well, what is it, Phil? Yes or no? Is he alive or dead? And he's just like, alive. I thought that was that. Will Forte gave a really funny performance then. That, and when he tells Kristen Shaw, yeah, no, Pat's dead, and then when Kristen Shaw just like, Phil, it's a horrible thing what you did, but you did for such wonderful reasons, that got a laugh out of me. That was pretty funny, and and then when you just saw Kristen Shaw and Will Forte try to stage up Phil killing Pat Phil killing Pat just like by like having like one of the like puppets like in a hazmat suit, and then just Phil running down to kill him, and then just well, Kristen Shaw gave commentary that was just hilarious, especially just when Will Forte like ripped the guy's head off or like stabbed him, whatever it was just like spraying like hot sauce all over his shirt. That got a huge laugh. I mean that and when just the new cast member Lewis when he's just like are you guys serious right now? And then when Gail was just like no, I like to see where these things go. That was I really like that because I'm like, yeah, like for all the shit they give Phil for like doing crazy like ridiculous things like this constantly, like my guess is he makes them slightly more interesting in the apocalypse, just because I did just like how. So, and I did like how I was always curious about that, and I did like how this kind of somewhat confirmed that with just Gail saying like, no, I actually do enjoy it when things like this happen. Like it's pretty funny, and this led to an incredibly heartfelt moment in which after Phil got walked back up and like rejoined the group, and then Lewis just like ripped on him, just like, do we look like an idiot to you? Do you think we are idiots? Like he's just like, no. He's just like, well then stop treating us like it. So tell me, was Pat ever alive? No, and that was so sad. Just Will Forte, he looked so sadly pathetic during that scene. I wanted to hug him. This all led to a really nice scene though, in which when just Will Forte's like, no, he'd die, and then when Todd just started breaking into tears, like I killed him, didn't I? And Phil's like, yeah, you did. Just like seeing Todd break into tears, and then everyone in the group just going over to hug him. That was a very heartfelt moment. I really liked that. But then this all led to the big cliffhanger at the end, in which it turns out that when they go back to the house in Malibu, I love the line when just Eric is like, Phil, why don't you just go at the house and then tell Todd that you killed Pat? Just he's like, oh yeah, right. And I also love the line just when Phil's just like, yeah, I truly tried to get into a psychopath's mind. Like I spelled totally wrong. I had two L's, and like there are two L's in totally. Like oh, oops. I thought that was really funny. But then this all led to a very dark cliffhanger once you learn Pat apparently survived because his body's gone and his boat is gone, and so now there is an intimate threat facing this group. But my only real thing is really he's alive. Like you cannot just bounce back from being completely like flattened by a car. That was pretty stupid, but besides that though, still, really good episode, really funny, really good hearts, and quickly though, it does seem like Melissa's becoming a complete sociopath this season, because just there is a great scene in which Gail confronts Melissa, like, it's just like, oh yeah, Pat may be alive, and then Melissa's like, oh, okay, I'm gonna go grab my shotgun and kill him, and then she's like, oh wait, I don't have it, wait, do you have a gun? And then when Gail's like, Melissa, are you okay? Just like, don't worry, Gail, I'm like a faucet, I can turn it on or off. So yeah, it definitely seems like Melissa's becoming a psychopath this season. I really do wonder if there's more to her backstory than they ever let on so far in this show. That'll be an interesting place to go. But yeah, so like I said, really good episode of The Last Man on Earth, really funny, really good heart, and that's when it had a really great cliffhanger. Really excited to see where the next episode goes. YouTube, as always, please subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Okay, bye.